You want to smell great on your first date? Stay tuned. How's it going, YouTube? All good, I hope. My name's Grant. Welcome to 2 + 2 = Fragrance. If you enjoyed today's video, I'd really appreciate it if you could like, comment and subscribe to the channel if you've not already, and turn on your notifications so you'll be made aware of any future content. You can also follow me over on Instagram at 2 + 2 = Fragrance. So today we're going to be looking at fragrances that are going to work really well on a first date when you want to make a really good impression. I've gone with 6 fragrances. There's 3 from the warm, sweet side of things, and there's 3 that are more on the fresh, clean side of things. Now, these are all fragrances that my wife really likes, and they're all fragrances that have got me several compliments. So let's get into it. The first fragrance we're going to take a look at is this one. Prada Rosa Black. It's a fantastic fragrance. Some of the notes you got in this one are bergamot, patchouli, amber and tonka bean. But this fragrance is mainly about that amber and tonka bean. There's a lovely warmth to it. The tonka bean provides the sweetness. There's a slight powderiness to it, but it's more just a warm, sweet, inviting fragrance. This is going to work perfect for a first date. Definitely one you want to consider. That's Prada Rosa Black. Next up, we're going to go with this one. Gaultier Le Parfum. Another fantastic fragrance. Some of the notes in this one you've got are cardamom, lavender, iris and vanilla. And like Rosa Black, it's warm and sweet. Sweetness comes from the vanilla in this one. You've got the spice from the cardamom. But there's also an elegant touch with that iris. It's not a hugely prominent iris note, but it's there just enough to give this one a little bit of class. This fragrance has got me so many compliments recently. Other than Prada Rosa Carbon, this is probably my next most complimented fragrance. It's just been a compliment monster for me. Everyone seems to love it, and it's going to make a great first impression on a date. Gaultier Le Parfum. And the last one out of the 3 warm, sweet fragrances is this one. Armani, Stronger With You Intensely. Another cracking fragrance, this one. Some of the notes in here, you've got a cinnamon, pink pepper, caramel and vanilla. So them notes tell you it's spicy, it's sweet, smells almost edible. It's pretty much gourmand, this one. Going to get people's attention. They're probably going to want to eat you, to be honest, so it's going to work perfect on a first date. It's definitely going to draw someone closer to you, this one. Absolutely beautiful fragrance, love it. That's Armani, Strong With You Intensely. So now we'll move on to the 3 fragrances that are more on the fresh, clean side of things, and we'll start off with this one. Giorgio Armani, Aqua Profumo. Some of the notes in this one are bergamot, an aquatic accord, incense and patchouli. But this one to me is mainly about that aquatic accord, the aquatic notes in it, and the patchouli. It's fresh, but it's dark and it's got depth. It's quite a masculine fragrance, this one. But I think this will work perfect on a first date. If you want to smell just clean, fresh, masculine, this is definitely the one you want to go for. Fantastic fragrance. That's Giorgio Armani, Aqua Profumo. Next on the list, we've got this one. Gentleman Givenchy. Now this, as the name would suggest, is a gentleman's fragrance. There's notes of pear, iris, you've got some leather and vanilla. And the iris in this one's more prominent than in Le Parfum. You can smell it all the way through. Very detectable, the iris note is. It gives you a nice, elegant feel. You've got the fruitiness of the pear, sweetness of the vanilla, and the leather just gives it that masculine touch. So if you want to smell like a gentleman, this is the one you want to go for. Gentleman Givenchy. And last on the list, if you want to play it really, really safe, I'd go with this one. Versace Pour On. This fragrance is literally just fresh, clean and inoffensive. You've got notes of neroli, lemon, musk and tonka bean. The chances of offending anyone with this fragrance are pretty much zero. I've never met anyone that doesn't like this. To be fair, I've never met anyone that doesn't like any of these fragrances. But this one, I'd say, is super, super safe. It's just fresh, clean. There's a slight sweetness in there. The main notes to my nose are the lemon, neroli and the musk. It's just a super, super clean fragrance that I think 99.9% people are going to like. So if you just want to play it super, super safe and just smell good, I'd go with this one. Versace Pour Homme. So they were 6 fragrances that I think will have you smelling great on your first date. Make sure you let me know down in the comments what fragrances you think would be perfect to wear on a first date. I love chatting to you guys and I always respond to your comments. So make sure you leave me a comment and we'll get a conversation going. As always, thanks a lot for taking the time out to watch this video. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, keep smelling amazing.